Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Adai Miniatures, and today I'm gonna finally get back into the swing of things. So I'm very happy about that. I'm getting back to building the Mortal engine, but I want to build a support car, and I want to base it on this one. This is what's the name of this? Big Bel Air, yeah? I love this casting. I have 3 of them. So I want to basically put as many weapons as possible on that. So I think that the car gonna be called Overkill at the end. Yeah, at least that's the idea. So let's just get on the table and let's start building it and let's see how it turns out. And here we are. How you can see, I have a lot of 3D printed pieces on the table. So what I want to do to this one, first of all, I want to get rid of those lights because they really do not work for my idea thus far. So let's just cut them off. I ain't gonna be, disassembling the cast for this purpose. Yeah, and let's just sand it down a little bit. And of course a little bit more, and then I want to put something in here, so I want to sand this down as well. I want to put stuff in here, so I want to sand this down. Yeah, like I started 3D printing on my old printer because my newer one is well, I screwed up the screen. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I want to put something in the back, but this gas tank is kind of in the way, so let's just cut it off as well. Yeah, so coming back to my previous thought, I started 3D printing stuff on my older printer and I forgot how fucking cool. Oops. How cool this printer is. Yeah, it's a 3.5-inch printer, which technically isn't great. Yeah, like I can see some lines when I look at the project, but it's a cheap printer that costs like $99 or €99, depends where you are. Yeah, and it's just great for for stuff like this. Yeah, for those wheel spikes that I have in here. I have different versions of them. I just printed a second bed of it, so I'm gonna have more. Yeah, so it's a great little device that pretty much anyone who like if you are a Warhammer player, yeah, I would definitely skip 2 boxes of I don't know, just some troops, yeah, Space Marine troops for example, or 2 dreadnoughts or 1 Imperial Knight, and just buy myself this 3D printer, because you can do so much, especially if you want to exchange pauldrons. And the name of the 3D printer is Spark Maker. Yeah, it's very simple in use. Yeah, so yeah. So first of all, let's get the spikes on the wheels. Yeah. So there you have the first spike. Second one gonna be here soon. I just need to get this. Yeah, and those are actually built to fit inside of the rims. I was searching on Thingiverse for like a few hours to find the hubcaps, and then I just put in a wheel spikes instead of hubcaps, and I found a mega file with like rams and stuff like that, which was having those in it. Okay, so what I want to do next I have this flamer, but I'm not sure about the tanks, so maybe a smaller flamer. I know that I have smaller flamers somewhere. Come on, this one. Yeah, this one have a smaller profile, so I want to put it in here. Yeah, so let's just do it. Yeah, and this build is a complete crazy idea. Like I said, I want to call this one Overkill. I have some machine guns, like single ones, and just again following the name of the project, let's give him some machine guns at the front. Come on. Oh, not too straight. Come on, come on, come on. Can I? Oh, let's leave it like that. A little bit crooked, whatever. What next? Oh yes, rocket launcher. I have this rocket launcher, with the rockets. You would probably put it on the roof or somewhere on the hood, but my option is to put it on the door. Yeah, to have it here. So let's just add some super glue and give it a rocket launcher sitting on the driver's side doors. And now I have, all of this, I keep on saying, again, constantly. This very simplistic guns. But what I'm thinking about putting on this car as well is one of those things. They have one which is a little bit of a misprint. This one. You can see how gently in here this is misprinted. And in here on this one you can actually see the ridge lines. In here. Just very gentle ones. And this one wasn't even cleaned up that well for for what I'm doing. But since the misprint is on the bottom of this, it ain't gonna make much difference. And this is a magnet gun. So I was just thinking, how cool it would be, to have a magnet gun on the car. But I don't want to have it faced to the front. It is, in my opinion, a turret weapon, so it's gonna be maybe faced to the side. Yeah. And to show it as a magnetic weapon, I just gonna stick a sheet of corrugated metal that they actually use it and rip out a piece of other car. So let's just see. Come on. Is it gonna be pretty? As two different materials usually don't want to stick together. And especially when I put that on this weird angle. Where is my baking soda when I need it? Okay, I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna glue it in a few seconds. And, if we are going with overkill, let's go with overkill. At the back, let's put a box of grenades on it. Yeah. So it can be counted as some sort of trap dropper for the game purposes. Yeah. And now, where is my baking soda? Here it is. Okay. I just refilled the box with baking soda, so now it is properly full. And how you can hear today, I'm high energy for some reason, so I'm happy about that. Last few days I was, very low energy, and it was, whenever I was trying to do recordings, it was showing, And there we go, piece of a car ripped out from it. And it would be probably better if it was an engine block, but what can we do? Yeah. What's now? I have this exhaust in here. What if I just... This is, again, this piece is a air freshener nozzle. And what I'm just thinking, I just want to make it a little bit disbalanced. There is this exhaust pipe in here. I just want to cut it to the size and put it on the side. So, yay. Let's see. Almost. I want to shorten it a little bit more. ain't gonna make much of an issue. Yeah, this fits in here, and this is my giant exhaust pipe. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, this car is an overkill. I want this one to be one of the hunters that's gonna be mounted on the side, normally on the side of the mortal engine. So yeah, what next? Next, I probably need to, or do I? If it's gonna be just mounted on the mortal engine, I don't need to actually cover up the insides. So let's just black bomb it, and I'll be back in a second. And here we have the car. You know, it's fully black bombed, and let's get to the metallic dry brushing. Yeah, today I'm kind of, I don't have a better idea for the color scheme today. Like, I like the original gray color on it, but there was too many decals and I just needed to get rid of them. So I'm sorry to everyone who liked the color as well. Yeah. So I'm recording this a little bit late because I have my 3D printer running all day, and I didn't want it to be, you know, making the whooshy sound into the microphone, especially when, you know, they are quite close to each other. And now the front. So yeah, this, you know, just quick dry brushing and the car just looks awesome. Yeah, I love this about this color scheme. It's just so simplistic, and every time you do it, the car just turns out better. Okay, I need to vortex mix this a little bit. Sorry about the noise. This is my vortex mixer, and I love it. Yeah, it was so cheap, and the paints behave completely different after using that. So let's get rid of some of this brown. This is a scorched brown. Yeah, and I just want to do some weathering, so let's just start stippling along the places where I want this brown to be. So here, like, I think that one load of the brush gonna be way enough for the entire car. Although I will use up the paint that I took out, just covering the bottom here. And I think that that's enough. Now my next color gonna be some red, dark red. And with the same brush, you know, no washing, just put some paint on it. And again, just stippling. Just add it to the places, and, you know, don't cover the brown completely. I'm just, like, I use the baking soda so much for the builds. It was just so much easier for me to just go straight to the baking soda. But this, you know, kind of, what would you call it now? Stippling, yeah, is a different technique that works, in my opinion, quite well as well. And now blazing orange. Yeah, This is my go-to end product rust color. And I think that I actually need to wash the brush this time around, because it's just darkening to the red again. So let's just get some more of this blazing orange, empty the brush a little bit, not like with dry brushing, yeah? And start stippling this orange here and there. And stippling leave a random pattern, because you never know how the bristle gonna fall when you are doing that. But it isn't as how would you say it? It isn't as random as sponging, yeah? And that's why I prefer this over sponging, because sponging is extremely random and just, in my opinion, a bit too random, especially for such a small cars. And now let's do some mod adding to this car. So I have one and maybe a little bit of Bridget bone. It's bestial brown, and I have some very watered down Bridget bone. And of course, baking soda, yeah, is coming back, because this is such an easy way to make the mod for the wheels. Just adding baking soda to the paint. Like if I discovered this 10 years ago, that would make my wargaming career so much easier. Yeah, not really discover, like just think about it. Is very fine powder, so it's always a great idea to have something like that around you. And you know, like I've been buying all of the flocks and everything for years. I think that I have like 4.5 kg of different flocks lying around. And this one just was, you know, sitting in front of me all the time. Alright. Some mod on the wheel. Some more over here. And of course in the wheel wells, you know. Some even in here. I think that for mod it's just done perfectly. And let's just grab the silver color again. Yeah. And after doing all of that I already did, empty the brush to almost a, again, dry brush, and just give a gentle highlight to every surface I want to highlight. Yeah, especially the flamethrower and the machine guns, you know, just from the top. Don't approach it from any other side, just from the top. And go back over here, give a little bit more. And I know that it's much more manicuring of the car than I usually do. But yeah, I just feel like after being a slacker for so long, you know, being sick and not doing my thing, this is what I really needed. So yeah, and now, you know, we probably need some blood on those spikes, as they wouldn't be just, you know, left to their own demise. And some blood splatter on the front of the car. And here it is. I'm gonna let it dry now, and I'm gonna throw it on the spin table, and, you know, we'll see how it turned out. And here it is, done and dusted and almost dry. Overkill. Yeah, I know that today I'm of a very high energy level. Usually I'm a bit more subdued, but like I said, I have a very good time building this car, and I have very good, very high energy level today, which is, like I said, very surprising, especially considering last couple of days when I was really in the slum. Yeah, so if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share, and everything. Tell me what you think about this car. Tell me what other cars would you want to see me, convert, and give me some advice if you have any. Yeah, like sometimes I'm stuck, and all of the advice that you give me, it's really helping me to, just go forward with my builds and with my ideas. So I'm really looking forward to them. And since this is the end of the video, thank you very much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Take care.